Name Benjamin Franklin as the father of white supremacism. From Observations Concerning the Increase of Mankind by Benjamin Franklin, page 224, quote, "Why should the Palatine Boers be suffered to swarm into our settlements, and by herding together establish their languages and manners to the exclusion of ours? Why should Pennsylvania, founded by the English, become a colony of aliens who will shortly be so numerous as to Germanize us instead of our anglifying them, and will never adopt our language or customs any more than they can acquire our complexion?" End quote. In this essay, Benjamin Franklin laments the vast number of German immigrants arriving in Pennsylvania. He uses pejorative language as he asks why, and refers to the new arrivals as Palatine Boers. The Palatinate are the lands of the Count Palatine, a title held by a leading secular prince of the Holy Roman Empire, and Boers, a slur referring to a peasant, husbandman, or farmer. He alarms the German immigrants will never adopt the English language and customs, and will soon Germanize the colony due to their tendency to create communities. And more importantly, that these German immigrants cannot acquire the fair complexion of the average Englishman in the 1750s. He continues, which leads me to add one remark, that the number of purely white people in the world is proportionably very small, end quote. Now we are certain he is talking about the skin color or complexion of these German immigrants. We have covered in previous videos brown-complexioned German nobles like Philipp von Massbach and his wife Eva von Grumbach from Bavaria, Germany, of the rich and influential Grumbach family. We also covered muster rolls from the American Continental Army during the Revolutionary War, describing brown and dark-skinned Germans amongst the enlisted. For example, these are few from the New York Provincial Troops. Number 73, Josiah Hinckley, born in Germany, complexion brown. 78, John Evans, born in Germany, complexion brown. 86, Edward Tout, born in Germany, complexion brown. There are also many German coat of arms books showing dark-complexioned human imagery on many crests. So we can be certain Benjamin Franklin was not lying about the complexion of these Palatine Germans. We should also note that the complexion of these Germans was not the main complaint from Franklin. It was actually the language and German culture of these melanated people arriving in Pennsylvania. After all, we have also covered many English nobles of brown and dark complexions. So was he actually a racist? He continues, all Africa is black or tawny, Asia chiefly tawny, America, exclusive of the newcomers, wholly so. And in Europe, the Spaniards, Italians, French, Russians, and Swedes are generally of what we call a swarthy complexion, as are the Germans also, the Saxons only excepted, who with the English make the principal body of white people on the face of the earth. I could wish their numbers were increased. Why increase the sons of Africa by planting them in America, where we have so fair an opportunity by excluding all blacks and tawnies of increasing the lovely white and red? But perhaps I am partial to the complexion of my country, for such kind of partiality is natural to mankind, end quote. We believe Benjamin Franklin was generalizing the complexions of the European countries he mentioned based on the often swarthy nobility that still made a great showing or ruled these nations. However, swarthy complexions were present all over Europe. What we are interested in for this video are his wish to increase the pale complexions and almost bitterness regarding the vast amount of black, swarthy, and tawny complexions around the globe and in Europe. Even though the White League and the KKK came about in the late 1800s, the words written by Benjamin Franklin more than 130 years prior to the formation of the White League echo the mentality of white supremacism during the 1900s. Therefore, could he possibly be described as the father of white supremacism? Like and share for more lost history. And that's why we say,